Hi everyone, Angela Kaufman here to share with you ways to build harmony in your relationship with everyone you know based on the signs of the zodiac. So today we're doing a video because again, Mercury retrograde, Facebook Live was not cooperating, surprise, surprise. And today we're talking about Taurus. So Taurus is ruled by the planet Venus, also the goddess of love, Venus. And as such, the energy of the Taurus archetype is that of creating pleasure, harmony, comfort. Now Taurus is also an earth sign though, so Taurus is one to splurge for luxuries, but Taurus is going to make sure that these luxuries are high value. So they're not just going to throw their money away on something that's trendy or something that looks nice if it's not good quality. Now, as I mentioned in one of the earlier videos, we can look at each of the 12 signs of the zodiac as if each one has a unique set of gifts and strengths, and each one has a job to do. Taurus's job is to create the foundation. Taurus wants to build structures, to nurture, to make sure that you're comfortable and healthy, and also that you're having a good time. They do know how to party. They're not dry and serious. We'll get to that when we talk about Capricorn. But Taurus knows how to have a good time. So they're also into sensory experiences. They like things that bring pleasure. They like to enjoy the company of friends and family. But they're going to set the practical foundation. So when it comes to the upcoming holidays, whether it's Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Yule, whatever holidays you're celebrating, the Taurus person in your life is going to want to either cook a meal, bring a bottle of wine. They will probably want to entertain in their own home so they can make sure everything is controlled just the way they like it. They do kind of like to have control over situations, but it's because they believe that that they're going to provide the best possible quality. So their attitude is kind of like, if you want something done right, you've got to do it yourself. Now, if it's not feasible to let them take charge in a given situation, we want to make sure that we're allowing them to express their gifts, and so we want to allow them to share their cooking or do things to create comfort. So maybe they're going to want to adjust the thermostat or make sure everybody has blankets or cozy slippers or something like that. And we want to give them a role. We want to let them use their creativity. They're very creative, and we want to let them use their resourcefulness to make sure everybody has a good time. Now, one of the areas where you might run into challenges with Taurus, see, Taurus is going to do a lot to take care of you. They're going to want to pay for things. They're going to want to like set you up nice and comfortable. And where you run into problems is they're not going to, outright ask for your acknowledgement. They're not going to be a martyr. They're not going to sulk, but it's easy to overlook them because they're very subtle. They're not going to directly confront you and say, hey, you didn't thank me for doing such and such. But that doesn't mean they're not paying attention, and that doesn't mean they're not storing it up here. So you want to make sure you're not taking your Taurus loved one for granted. You want to make sure that you're acknowledging all of the wonderful things they've done for you. Because again, they're not going to come right out and say it, but they're going to, it's going to be in here that they didn't feel appreciated or they didn't feel your gratitude. And especially coming up on Thanksgiving, we want to share our gratitude and thanks anyway. And Taurus people bring a lot of abundance and stability to the picture, so we want to make sure we're acknowledging them. Now, the other thing that gets to be a little tricky with Taurus folks is as an earth sign, they are creatures of habit. They are dependable, reliable. They will be there for you 100%. But if you want to spring some sudden changes on them, you are going to drive them up a wall. and it will be known that it was not appreciated. So people sometimes say that they're stubborn. And the reality is they're earthy. So think of the earth. The earth doesn't move very easily. And we can all be grateful for that. Because when there's an earthquake, that's a whole different story. And just like the earth suddenly shifting when there's an earthquake, if Taurus is pushed past their breaking point, they will let you know in no uncertain terms how they're feeling. But it takes a lot to push them to that level, and because they don't complain, it's easy to overstep boundaries and not realize it. So you don't want to spring sudden changes on them. Tradition is important to them. Even if it's a tradition that they've made up, the fact that they made it up means it's important. So we want to honor their traditions and not suddenly expect them to conform to your radically different idea, especially Aquarius folks, take note, okay? Now, as an earth sign, in the Queen Up system, Taurus corresponds to the Queen of Pentacles, earth energy. That's also the energy of healing, groundedness, practicality, business, and abundance, which includes money and finances. So Taurus folks are going to make sure that they are doing everything they can to make sure you are comfortable and happy. When it comes time to acknowledging and appreciating them, a great gift for the Taurus in your life would be anything that feels like being pampered, luxurious, a cozy type of cozy sweater or slippers, or a day at the spa where they can really just enjoy the different sensory experiences. Healthy food, a bottle of wine, things of that nature are great gifts for Taurus people. So thank you for watching, and for more ideas on a gift for the special person in your life, definitely check out the holiday Queen Up promotion that I'm doing. So the 4 queens each are associated with different energies, different archetypes. And if you visit my website, intuitiveangela.com/queen-holiday-gift-special, it's a long name, I know, special / sorry, there's another / after that. You'll see the 4 unique gift ideas, each one corresponding to the unique energy of each of the queens. And you can see who's the person in your life who would most benefit from which gift. Happy holidays, and thanks for watching.